Good afternoon and welcome to GrainTV. It's November 26, 2012. To my left is Logan Burgess and I'm Brock Shimbino. The grains are positive across the board again today. Looks like we had some continuation of the rally that we saw on Friday. As you can see here, corn is up by a penny. Soybeans are up just over 6 cents. Wheat in Chicago up 1. Kansas City wheat up about 6. You know, Logan, it looks like we did get a little bit of a buying interest in the market today.
Yeah, it seemed like kind of a continuation of what we saw last week. We did have some fundamentals that were helping things out higher here this morning. We did have a sale of soybean oil to unknown destinations for 20,000 tons here for the current marketing year. You know, additionally, we had Jordan and Iraq come out with some wheat tenders. People are optimistically looking at the U.S. as being a source of some of that wheat. Recently, we've seen the dollar index back off a bit. U.S. wheat has become more competitive, so I think that was helping out things there as well. And, you know, if we look at the spread between Kansas City and Chicago wheat, that's been catching a lot of attention here recently due to the drought across the Midwest. Just this afternoon, we had crop progress come out and conditions. The condition of that Kansas City wheat crop is now about 33% good to excellent. Very low historically, and right now in today's action, we saw about 5 cents built into that premium when looking at Kansas City wheat to Chicago wheat. So certainly something there to keep an eye on moving forward. But yeah, it kind of tailed off though toward the end of the day.
Yeah, it seems like early on that the fundamentals really were supportive, but towards the end of the day we did back off of those highs. Yeah. I think something that kind of pressured us a little bit lower was export inspections came out this morning. We missed the mark on corn, soybeans, and wheat. Right. Corn almost came in line with analysts' expectations, but we did miss by just a little bit. So I think that weighed on the markets later in the session. You know, like you said, crop progress that came out later this afternoon, so we'll have to wait till the night session opens here to see if that's going to put a little bit more of a bid under that Kansas City. But you know, this is the last crop progress that we're going to be talking about until April here domestically. Right. And you know, the thing that traders are really looking at now is South America. What kind of progress are they having? You know, the farmers in Brazil, they've planted about 76% of the total acreage that they plan on planting this year. That's about 10% below where they were last year, but we did increase by 10% over where they were last week. So they are continuing to make good progress, but they are a little bit behind where they were last year at this time. The early conditions is really what was driving that. And you know, I think that we're going to continue to see pretty good progress as we move throughout their planting season.
Yeah, certainly. We'll have to keep an eye on that. One thing that we did get out this afternoon, typically we get it on Fridays, but due to Thanksgiving, they pushed it back until Monday. We did just get the commitment of traders reports. Basically, the part that we look at closely is the managed money section. And in this week's action, we did see corn actually managed money adding on longs into the corn market by quite a bit, by about 34,000 contracts. So a pretty big uptick there. The one thing, though, we did see a continuation of selling in the bean market. But the one good thing that, you know, to take out of that is that although managed money did on net take positions out of the market, the bean market actually moved higher last week. So, you know, we talked about it, a light volume week in general due to the holiday, but certainly good to keep on our radars there in terms of where the funds are positioned right now.
Yeah, we have a couple areas in, you know, on the technical landscape to keep track of too. December corn chart, you're looking at about 750. There's a 50-day moving average that's kind of hovering in that area. Right. And then on the bean chart, the daily chart for January, 1445 would be the 50% retracement of the large rally that we had starting last summer. So there's a couple areas that you need to watch on the upside for resistance in the days to come.
Yeah, right. That's kind of what we're looking at here. Technically, fundamentally, we're going to be getting EIA ethanol production out on Wednesday. Thursday, as always, get export sales report. Those will be big drivers of the market here moving forward. We'll keep you posted on that here on GrainTV. You know, I think that wraps up our show here for Monday afternoon. Thanks a lot for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.